First top headlines. Students in Manipur have taken to the streets protesting the ongoing crisis in the state. Dead body of Surabala taken away from Rims mortuary for last rituals. Manipur schools, colleges to remain closed on September 9 and 10th, Education Department issues directive. And Delhi Meitei body condemns terror attacks by Kuki militants in Manipur, urges government action. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. Students in Manipur have taken to the streets to protest the ongoing crisis in the state. The situation remains tense as security forces manage the demonstrations. They are demanding the removal of the state security advisor and the transfer of the unified command to the state government. They also demanded immediate resignations of DGP Manipur and he is irresponsible regarding the present conflict of the state. These demands indicate their dissatisfactions with the current handling of the situation and the desire for more local control over security operations. The fact that students from various schools and colleges are involved show that the youth in the region are deeply affected by the conflict. The students allegedly attempted to storm the Chief Minister's residence and the Governor's Raj Bhavan, followed by a sit-in protest outside Raj Bhavan, highlighting the intensity of their emotions and their determinations to bring attention to the ongoing crisis. The students' demands may push the government to reconsider the current situation, security arrangements and governance to address the conflict in the way that meets the expectations of local communities.
Manipur kanna charang ne ringai chera ga sida koi tongan ba imai ba kya khungam kya function khaba matung da koi central force ki thong asi yaning ge haiba wahai kaya khungam phega matung da masi se thon ba mahari singna private government school ki mahari singna tongan ba school ki mahari singna tholap china koi ngasi ki khungam asi changsina na ba changsila ki koi makoi ki khungam asi college ki satra ma school satra private school ki mahari sing punsin na koi masi ki khungam asi changsila ki makoi se Governor gi mamanga governor unagani haidana chasilakigani abai mathigi andamdi central force ki thong ase yaningde amadi tuman ba chihum tiya singna koi drone gi attack torakpa drone bombing katrak pasi yaningde ai ba madani Mary Singh na si changsilakiga sigi kumthang asina koi yam na awan ma purakadori ba amadi masisna Kari urakadaplo haibudi mayam puna meeting tamina batari koi governor unana bagi damak da koi satra taran jangsin gani haibu wafum sundini lagi basi koi hazik Imphal college from dagi Maikai rom dagi lakhiba koi Kwagathil Maikai dagi lakhiba Mahere college ki Mahere Medi school satra khara di koi hazik si governor mamang da layam laba matung da koi Mahere sing unaram laba matung da khara amadi koi Chief Minister Bangro tamna changsin bagi mami duni koi na uriba si chap manaba demand koi haibdi governor unagani hairibo wafum asi chap manana koi Chief Minister Bangro tamna changsin laga ma koi diso Chief Minister unana bagi damak ta koi khongthang asi changsin libra haibdi koi mayam puna yengmina batari koi makhata na Chief Minister Banglo yorba matung da koi makoi gi makhata ba khongthang asi karino haibdu koi miyam da mu ujarake Mahiroising asina koi Chief Minister Banglo tamna changsin bagi lambi da koi Nupilar complex ke mamang da miyam asi punsin dana leiri aduka koi hairiba koi maninga koi rafting so dumak ngai dana ngak tuna leiri amadi nakan animak to so koi state forcing ngak tuna koi governor mamang da su koi state forcing ngak tuna adumak leiri amadi koi Mahiroising na chapa lambi khuding mak ta koi state force adumak ina dana koi Chief Minister Banglo tamna adumak changsilakli koi koi makhata abadi leiriba rafting asina kari tawrakata ke koi changsiliba Mahiroising asida mamang dagi hauna koi changsing ki ba Mahiroising gi pandam phangna bona da changsing gi khongjang sing da koi tear gas kapa kaya ma chathaki bani adubu ngasi gi changsiliba Mahiroising penai draba pen draba mama oi sing su saruk adumak yaduna lakliba ngasi gi khongjang asida koi kari tawrakata ke habidi tamba ngamje koi makhata na yengmina ba tari koi Chief Minister unana ba changsilakliba khongthang asida unahan gadra unahalodra amadi kari firep lawrakani Chief Minister du unagadra phangloidra habidi mayam punna mu ngaimina ba tari
Chatrok demand kar piziri ai medai mang lu uchari sigi demand jingji 24 hour booking manungda onto pirta bataragadi akoi Manipur da laiba school college amani sarkar gi loisang jingji matam kaptuna tingjala matungda Manipur da laiba chhatra jingji ama toini hor matungda akoi right to education dagi di right to life na hena maru oi habu dugi pandam da koi Manipur da laiba chhatra jingji ama toina pulaga akoi adugumba cookie narco terrorist sing thena matam da koi chhatra jingji ju ama toina sangsalagani habja akoi chhatra jingji ama toina nan matungda governor thamjarami governor na masi pung kun mari buki manung da pangthok rekta taragadi akoi ngasi gi pangthok liba ngasi akoi sangjali khongin digi hena sangjan ba akoi thwai thar bo yare ha khongin je sangsal kan ha akoi media mayam da madi central government da madi state government da koi thamjari
koi gi noina thammi ba kano da chatrok demand da governor gi response kamai to
governor gi response ma oi chatrok demand da koi sam part khra di ma so da pangthok kan ha koi thaja ba thambi rei tawgudo ma na matam kitang gi lokje gai tawgudo koi matam ji almost koi 17 month plus lokonina akoi khang ngamdre aduna sumai soidana ngasi dagi ngasi gi 24 hour manungda akoi pangthok pere oi na koi hajarami mana sumai soidana khara din thor kan habi thaja bibi
chatrok demand jing do chawrakpa samlasam tan habi ni kai kai
chatrok demand jing akoi haije ji han bada akoi gi mathong ning thina tawdraba security advisor mutung amasung DGPG akoi pham thadok piba ani suba demand da akoi gi unified command governor akoi gi Manipur gi praja jing na khan gi ba adugum ba Minister MLA Chief Minister dagi munbigraba unified command ji pung kun mari bu manung da akoi gi Manipur miyam na yaraga khan gi mu sing sida hanjal hanba amu suba demand da Manipur da akoi gi thoi ba irang asibu themsin gani haiduna ngaksen ngakan haiduna lakpiri ba central processing jina kari uma ngakpi drabani ma khoi sing si masa masa gi mayung da halan gi ba habidi akoi sida leiraga akoi moi na koi pot gi muta moi mim da halaga leijogo habisi akoi ngakse ga habisi koi thamjarami mari subu da koi gi MLA yankai le ribasi matau ni tina tok drabani na amadi moi na tumina lesson mana maram moi rakanda moi gi pham thadok piro pham lokto habisi ma koi thamjarami aduga government of India na maitai da khanbiri wakalon ji karino maitai gi right kadai da lai grabage amasung maitai kan bi habisi ma koi gi togum tokwa thabak na tabra habisi su akoi thamjarami taruk subuda koi chhatra moi na as student moi na koi khangma yabagi pangan si loire masi khangba yabagi pangan si akoi sigi wang da lalabni na akoi ngasa haise gi ba amang da haise gi ba thok trom sing adu chhatra jing na ama toine ho horaga sangsala gani habisi thamjarami
tha taraga taruk hena cha phajal ang fawda kaita tawdana leibisda governor na matam khra bi wa bisi no satisfy oibra
satisfy oide akoi still sida laini harame ba koina satisfy oide mana het si akoi gi chakoi piliba chatrop demand jing ji thabak tong thok tribo akoi mafam sidagi suleng leng oi akoi thamjarame
masih Mahiroising ang pagsin nila kung kasi Mahiroising tara amana kaya Chief Minister kung natin na wari sana kung ba tinda masih sumu kasi nga natin mamalo kay governor kasi nito na kay Mahiroising ay ba't chatter of demand kung nangyari kung kay governor kung nalang kung natinda kay Mahiroising nakapin tanda mo kay dimana si matang hindi na tanda ba kay secretary environment DCPS kung ano ka dapat ni Maria miyam di lan tumangani miyam di property na kay na kasi lapiba lakan ko sa kasi ngapi kami yang mungkin betul betul yang bermain juga tapi ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯜ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯣꯃꯥꯏ ꯀꯃꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯌꯔꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯤꯍꯨꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯕ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯃꯁꯥꯃꯛꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯅꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯨ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯂꯤꯕ ꯐꯤꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯝꯍꯟꯕꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯡ 24ꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯒꯚꯔꯅꯔꯅ ꯊꯕꯛꯇꯣ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯡ 24ꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯛ ꯒꯚꯔꯅꯔ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯛ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯅꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯒꯤ ꯍꯜꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯒꯚꯔꯅꯔꯅ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯂꯤꯕ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯉꯥꯏꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯤ ꯍꯤꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣ ꯖꯔꯅꯦꯂꯤꯁꯠ ꯂꯥꯡꯉꯝꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯄꯥꯎꯗꯝ ꯖꯔꯤꯕꯤ ꯁꯅꯥ ꯍꯦꯃꯥꯝ ELITE ꯅ꯭ꯌꯨꯁ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯅꯔ
Representatives of the Joint Action Committee (JAC) formed in response to the brutal killing of Ngambam Sribala Devi, allegedly by Kuki militants at Kautrug, met Manipur Chief Minister and Biren Singh at the State Secretariat on September 8. The delegation sought justice and a government intervention following the tragic incident. In a compassionate gesture, Chief Minister and Biren Singh extended an ex gratia of ₹10 lakh to the Birre family. He acknowledged that while no monetary aid could ever replace life loss, the government has a responsibility to stand with the grieving family during their time of distress. On behalf of the government, I extend my deepest condolences to the family of the Ngambam Sribala Devi. We must provide whatever support we can to help them cope with this irreparable loss, said the Chief Minister, emphasizing the state's commitment to supporting victims of such violent acts. The meeting highlighted ongoing concern over the region's security and the need for stronger measures to prevent further violence. Chief Minister and Biren Singh, along with several cabinet ministers and MLAs, held a crucial meeting with Governor Lakshman Prasad Acharya today, seeking stronger leadership to address the state's security challenges. The meeting, which began at 11 a.m. at Raj Bhavan, lasted approximately 45 minutes. During the discussion, Chief Minister and Biren Singh reportedly submitted a memorandum appealing to the governor to grant a unified command authority to better manage security forces and streamline efforts in tackling ongoing issues. The Department of Education Schools, Government of Manipur has announced the closure of all educational institutions across the state on September 9 and 10 due to deteriorating law and order situation. This order, which applies to government-aided, private and central schools, follows an earlier notification issued on September 6, 2024. Further, the department has instructed all zonal education officers to ensure that the closure is communicated to the respective schools under their jurisdictions and take necessary measures for compliance. On the other hand, the Joint Secretary Higher and Technical Education, Government of Manipur, has announced that all the government institutions, aided colleges, private colleges under the Higher and Technical Education Department, Government of Manipur, shall remain closed on September 9 and 10 due to the present law and order situation of the state. All ongoing undergraduate and PG examinations under the Manipur University scheduled on 9 and 10 September 2024 are postponed due to the present situation in the state. In a notification issued by the Controller of Examination, Manipur University said that the new date for the state examinations will be announced later. All are requested to cooperate and stay updated with the latest informations regarding the reschedule of examinations. A dead body allegedly to be Kuki community was found at Pumlo Maninglaikai in Imphal West District this early morning. As per reports, the dead body was first seen by some persons who were working there at around 5 a.m. this morning. He might be killed there by some unknown persons after bringing from some other places last night. He received injury mark at his neck. However, the identity of the person is yet to be determined. The dead body of Ngambam Sribala Devi of Payeng, who was killed by Kuki militants using drone bombs at Kautrug on September 1st, has been taken away today from Rims mortuary for the last rituals. The JAC of brutal killing of Ngambam Sribala Devi, along with her family members, took her dead body from the Rims mortuary and brought to Payeng for the last rituals. Mention may be made that the representatives of the JAC met Manipur Chief Minister and Biren Singh yesterday at Chief Minister Bungalow, and the Chief Ministers handed over rupees 10 lakh ex gratia to her Bere family.
Adungasi Legidrabi Surbalana Manipur Kunai si Kanana Bidamakta, Santi Raksa Puraknana Bidamakta, Hawaii no Pontapi Gramatunda, Mahak na Maramueraga, Akoigi Atopa Ladeba, vulnerable area sing sida, Kitang Doragasu, Naklo Piho Bagi, Kudong Chaba Masilomina se, Masiamurom Dadi, Mioiba Man Hector type, Hangadamati. Ado koina government ta muka koina hangjaning base nahangi attack tu gi matungda social media da kai da koi videos me amam ure bomb attack drone bomb attack to bagi video ure adu dagi akoi gi kari ambulance ki maningda mayamama with kai haitare afaba khulai sophisticated weapons pairaga ambulance maningda ambulance ki number clear oina tharaga koi mayamda social media da tawgrabani adudi aduga huziki attack siga mari leinai haibase mayamna phongdoga leirabani ba plus nahan bomb sembagi kuchu khulai mayamama guwahati dar kai lamdano ma fabagi do aduga in connection masi kautuki thodok to mari leinadi haiba yade ba.
The Delhi Meitei Coordinating Committee (DMCC) has strongly condemned the recent terror attacks on Meitei civilians, which have shaken Manipur to its core. On September 1, 2024, a drone bombing targeted Kautruk in Imphal district, and on September 6, 2024, long-range rockets were launched at Moirang Piwabam Lekai in Bishnupur district. These attacks, allegedly carried out by Kuki militant groups, have left a trail of devastation and heartache in their wake. The first attack claimed the life of 31-year-old Shribala, a mother of two and a village defense force member. She was tragically killed while seeking shelter at her maternal home in Faying with her 8-year-old daughter, Rosia. In her final phone call to her husband, she described the harrowing situation, saying, "We are in Kautruk and there's firing from the mountains. They are even using drones to drop bombs." Moments later, a bomb struck, injuring Rosia and fatally wounding Shribala. The grief of the family is compounded by the fact that Shribala had been eagerly preparing for a visit to her son Mahesh, who was attending boarding school. Just days later, on September 6, a second attack took place, this time involving rocket strikes in Moirang Piwaibam Lekai. Among the victims was a 78-year-old R.K. Rabai, who was killed while offering prayers. The attack, which also injured 6 civilians, including a 13-year-old girl, occurred near the historic site of the Indian National Army INA Museum, shaking the local population. The DMCC has expressed growing frustrations with both the state and central governments, accusing them of allowing such brazen attacks despite the presence of over 60,000 central armed forces in the state. These attacks are seen as part of a larger effort by Kuki militant groups to carve out a separate administration or union territory with ambitions of establishing an independent Kuki homeland known as Jalingam. The DMCC highlighted the historical context of these attacks, pointing to a series of coordinated assaults on Meitei villages since May 2023. The first wave of attacks occurred on May 3, 2023, when Kuki militants attacked 4 Meitei villages, resulting in the rape of a woman and a destruction of homes. This violent incident coincided with the visit of India's Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar to Manipur. The DMCC has called for the immediate dismantling of Kuki militant bunkers and a firm crackdown on those responsible for the violence. They also questioned the Indian government's ability to maintain law and order in Manipur, where violence has continued unabated for over 15 months. How can such terror attacks occur in a state with such high security arrangement? The DMCC asked, demanding accountability from the central government for failing to protect Meitei civilians. The situation in Manipur remains volatile, with the DMCC and the Meitei community calling for peace, justice and the restoration of law and order. As the violence continues to rage, the demand for decisive government action grows louder. The DMCC emphasized the need for an impartial and robust response from the government, ensuring that the rule of law prevails and that peace is restored in the region. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, Hariba Institute asi.
Government amadi private hospitals single clinical exposed to cooking facilities.
Affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council.
Admission form
Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung drug hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
With over 40 years of excellence in diagnostics, we proudly introduce a new era of compassionate healthcare. Experience expert care across 20+ specialized fields tailored just for you. From critical interventions to personalized treatments, your well-being is our priority. With cutting-edge technology, every procedure is handled with precision and care. Enjoy the perfect blend of comfort and care, enhancing your healing journey. From routine checkups to advanced care, our dedicated team ensures you're in safe hands. Discover a new standard in healthcare. Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion. Visit us at Sajiva Jail Road, Imphal East. Follow us on social media for the latest updates.
Diabetes ko loy na hinglibasing thamagi manungda control to bangamlay. Urea creatinine wangbasu thamagi manungda hanthaba ngamlay. Khong hamba nungay tabasu numit mga nigi manungda fahan bangamlay. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamlay. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamlay. BP wangbasu thamagi manungda normal oy bangamlay. Fatty liver oy basu thamagi manungda fagat han bangamlay. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laying jabani. Hakjang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathaw su tararoy. He na kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. The present conflict of Manipur is not between two communities, it is between the Kuki narco-terrorists who deal with drugs and poppy plantations with those who stopped drugs and poppy plantation in Manipur. The statement is made by the General Secretary of Uripok Apunbalob Samom Duruba during a press meet held at Manipur Press Club regarding the present conflict today. He further said that the ongoing conflict started since May 3rd last year following a peace rally at Churachandpur. Actually, the conflict is ongoing between the group of people who deal with drugs and poppy plantations with those who are against this. The Meitei stopped the poppy plantations and announced war on drugs. Meitei also demanded to implement NRC across the state and fencing at the Indo-Myanmar border to stop entering of illegal immigrants from Myanmar. On the contrary, the Kuki-chained narco-terrorists planted poppy in mass and produced drugs and other intoxicants. The center should stop it and should end the present conflict, he added.
Irang singduda akoi Kashmir gi mafam singduda akoi thoke bi Irang phanam thoke matamda government of India ne yangchen bidna moi gi development singba moi kari kari award apana singba yangchen liba sumaina Manipur government gi asugumba Manipur state sigi mukta su akoi India government gi maige di yangchen haningi aduga ngasi uzik oiriba situation sida akoi gi India government na tumina laithoktra akoi leibase si pelaktadna akoi Manipur gi damakta akoi changes songjeriba akoi na Buzik Iriba Iramdam gi damakta akoi India government akoi wakat patabani wakat pasi kar mamongda haige akoi isa je kanano akoi je part of the Indian akoi India gi citizen amakhakni sida maram oiraga akoi na RN culture da sports ta akoi gi Indian army da in security forces ta akoi adu gi mati contribution tawina अखोई इंडिया की पार्ट अमा खत नेना हुजु हुजु मखोइना अखोई बु इंडिया की पार्ट अमा नेना लौदबगुम अतोंबी की मसागुम लैबसे सिगी थोंगे तौबीगनु अदुना यारगदी अखोइना पिजरिबा मेमोरेंडम अखोई के हुजु लाइबा कौतुकता बॉम थादग्रिबा सेंजम चिरांग बॉम थादग्रिबा सिगुम मफम सिंगसिदा अखोई प्रोटेक्शन bombing protection na singba sigumba section thorong lokut piu haibana singba adumbugi wafam do thamjana bugi da mukta ngasi press meet ase tokjabani haina
raja puna makse make ani make loin wanare sida kari action loga da ge haji hujibak to video si kari dino ba state amaga khana basunate country amaga khana basunate itni community ani khana badabu asuk yam graba asuk yam sathi ba lana so ba sizina gadaba khulasi akhoi da sizina raga akhoi da थादर ऐसी की मरम से करी जिन्होंने थिगती सी भारत सरकार ने करी थिगतबीदबनो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने करी थिगतबीदबनो मसी खंगजनिंगी मोद करी एक्शन लौदबनो हुजिबावदा बोम थादर पजे हुजिबाव लेत्रीबा कोक्तुकता कदांगबंदा सेंजम चिरांगदा हुजि मोयरांगदा थादर ए मथंग इम्फाल मनुंगदा थादर पया कंगादा थादर पया सीएम बंगलोदा थादर पया गवर्नर बंगलोदा थादर पया मीटिंग हम इमा कथेंगी जगह सिदा थादर पया सिकी करी सेक्शन थवांग लौबिरगे बखोइगी मसे अखोई याम पेंदे हंदकी मतंग से पेंदबनिना अखोइना कनादानो अखोइना खुलाव लावदैसे मीडिया दा खरा लावसी मारे नेशनल मीडिया योगदमनिना अखोइ याम पेंदेबा
A 5-day workshop on development of sample questions 2024 organized by the Board of Secondary Education Manipur begins today at the premises of the board. Akam Joy Kumar Singh, Chairman, Board of Secondary Education, Manipur, S. Jitelal Sarma, Secretary, Board of Secondary Education, Manipur, and Ayam Thoy Singh, Examination Controller, Board of Secondary Education, Manipur, graced the occasion as Chief Guest, President, and Guest of Honor, respectively. Speaking on the occasion, Akam Joy Kumar Singh expressed that new question samples may be sent in the upcoming examinations of the board soon. The new question samples will be made following the guidelines of New Education Policy 2020 of the Government of India. The question pattern will be similar to those of other states of the country. We need the cooperation of the teachers to make it a grand success. For this, the teachers of the schools affiliated to the BOSM need to train regarding the new system. The main objective of the workshop is to make aware of the design, different forms, types, and uses of questions, to make teachers well acquainted with the techniques of framing balanced question papers, he added.
Yamna maroina housing see hana leramba wazasi hana leramba good teacher housing ki matamda good teacher oirani haktiya wajiti hana leramba wazasi tradition wazama da magi wazam wazasi housing ki mana warama dina wazam hiringai maram lekti haibi yamsu like haiba aduna maram warikani ngasi NPC la matamda wazasi khudi mak training na sani na hadisa NPC ki matugina kari lake da system si chana ba akoi train to hum sange uza si ado train to dergati masai hani potu te shobi ki tu chana ta na tapi tabi ki magi skill lo le ka da sa to skill tira ka to magi skill tira na ba.
Kuki militants have claimed responsibility for a recent attack on the Meitei community involving bombings and gunfire. The incident resulted in significant loss of life and property. During a discussion of Republic News, Pauzakub Goite, president of Kuki Students Organization Delhi and NCR, confirmed the militants' involvement, stating, "We take full responsibility for the attacks and will continue fighting for our rights." The attack has heightened concern over growing ethnic tensions in the region. Amid the ongoing ethnic violence and the political uncertainty in Manipur, Boom, a debut film by Manipur filmmaker Lakshmi Priya Devi, premiered on September 7th at the Toronto International Film Festival. This marked the first time a Manipuri fiction film was featured in TIP's Discovery section. The A-grade film festival is being held at Toronto, Canada from September 5 to 15, 2024. Manipuri cinema, often overlooked despite its rich legacy, has faced numerous challenges in recent years. The absence of awards for Manipur in 2022 National Film Awards had dampened spirits, with critics predicting its decline. However, Bung's selections at TIFF has revived interest, bringing global attention back to Manipuri cinema. Before Bung, only 2 Manipuri films were showcased at TIFF, including the classic Imagining Theme by Aribam Shyam Sarma and the documentary A Cry in the Dark by Haubam Paban Kumar. With Bung, the spotlight is once again on Manipur, offering a glimpse into the state's rich yet often overlooked cinematic tradition. Backed by Bollywood's Excel Entertainment, Bung narrates the story of a young boy's journey to reunite his broken family, set in the village of Kurukul in Imphal West and the town of Mori on the India-Myanmar border. The film follows the young boy's emotional journey to reunite his broken family by bringing home his absentee father. Beyond its narrative, Bung is a love letter to Manipur, capturing the town's essence and the spirit of its people who live in harmony before the violence. Shot just months before ethnic violence tore through the region, Bung stands as a poignant documentation of a Manipur that now feels distinct. More, once a thriving town known for its diversity, was a place where communities coexisted peacefully. The film was a community effort, with residents from different ethnic backgrounds contributing to its production. It gives me chills to think that Bung might be the last documentation of More as it was before the violence. LP shares. The town, the people, the way we all came together, it's heartbreaking to know that it might never be the same again. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma inspected the ongoing work of the Digla Pukri Numati flyover on September 8 midnight. Chief Minister Sarma announced that the Nunmati Chanmari stretch is set to open by March 2025, with the remaining sections are expected to be completed by 2026. Meanwhile, he said that the flyover will be interconnected with key areas like Rajgarh and Ulubari in the coming days. Furthermore, he added that the roads on other sides of the construction site will be cleared during the Durga Puja festival in order to facilitate free flow of traffic. Taking to the microblogging site X, Chief Minister Himanta asserted that the process is underway. He stated, "It's past midnight now. I just inspected the ongoing work of Diglahi Puri Numati flyover. We will open the Numati Chanmari stretch by March 2025 and the race by early 2026. We will also interconnect this flyover with key areas like Rajgarh and Ulubari in the coming days." For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Students in Manipur have taken to the streets protesting the ongoing crisis in the state. Dead body of Surbala taken away from Rims mortuary for last rituals. Manipur schools, colleges to remain closed on September 9 and 10. Education Department issues directive. And Delhi Meitei body condemns terror attacks by Kuki militants in Manipur, urges government action. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV 6 PM English News. Thank you and have a great day.